JJ, wake up! You won't believe it! I just saw a whole bunch of monsters heading our way. They're coming for us, and I think we need to prepare for battle right now.
Mikey, calm down. Monsters? Are you sure you're not just dreaming?
Look! Just look out the window, JJ!
I see them now. This is definitely not normal.
They're acting weird, and I can feel that something is off. We have to figure out how to defend ourselves, or we might end up in a circus nightmare.
All right, let's think this through. If they are indeed monsters in disguise, we need to gather supplies and maybe even set a trap. But we have to stay calm and not let fear control our actions, Mikey.
I'm scared, JJ. We need to find a safe place to hide, but they're surrounding the house from all sides. I don't want to go out there.
Mikey, listen to me. We can't run and hide. We have to defend our home. We'll turn this place into a fortress and make sure those creepy clowns and crazy thoughts can't get in.
A fortress? How are we supposed to do that? We don't have any weapons or anything. And what if they break through? We'll be trapped inside. I don't know if I can do this, JJ.
We'll figure it out together, Mikey. We'll use whatever we can find in the house. And we'll set traps to slow them down if they try to get in.
Okay. I trust you, JJ. Let's do this. We'll turn this place into an unbreakable fortress and show those creepy clowns and crazy thoughts who's boss. No one messes with Team Mikey and JJ. I can't believe we're actually doing this. It feels like we're in some kind of adventure movie.
Exactly, Mikey. We're turning our home into a fortress. And look at us. We're actually having fun while doing it. It's like we've tapped into this amazing energy of joy, and it's making us feel invincible right now.
I never thought building a defense could be this exciting. I mean, we're creating our own little world here, and it feels awesome. With this energy, I feel like we can take on anything that comes our way.
And think about it, Mikey. We're not just defending ourselves. We're creating a safe haven. This joy we're feeling is our secret weapon. It's like we're channeling all this positivity into our fortress, making it even stronger.
You're right. This is more than just a defense. It's a celebration of our friendship and courage.
We're going to stand together against those clowns and show them that we're not afraid.
JJ, what's happening? I suddenly feel this wave of sadness washing over me. It's like everything we just built is crumbling inside. I don't understand why I feel this way when we were having so much fun.
I know what you mean, Mikey. It's like this strange mood just hit us out of nowhere. It's almost like a cloud of sadness is hovering above us, and it's hard to shake off. Wait a second. This reminds me of that movie, Inside Out.
Yes! In that movie, they showed how emotions can take over. I think this sadness is just one of those feelings trying to mess with us. We can't let it distract us from our mission to protect our fortress.
Exactly, Mikey. We need to acknowledge this feeling, but not let it control us. Just like in the movie, we can choose to focus on the joy and excitement we felt while building our defenses. Let's push through this together.
You're right! We can't let sadness take over. Let's remember the fun we had and how strong we are when we work together. If we channel our joy, we can turn this fortress into an even greater stronghold.
That's the spirit, Mikey. Let's shake off this sadness and keep building. We're unstoppable when we're together, and we can create something amazing.
Wow, JJ! I feel so much better now that we figured this out. It's like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. But wait, I just realized that there are still more emotions we have to deal with while building our fortress.
You're right, Mikey. Emotions can change in an instant. Just when we feel joy, fear can sneak up on us again. It's like a roller coaster ride. We need to be prepared for whatever comes next, even if it's scary.
I can feel that fear creeping in again. What if those clowns break through our defenses? What if we're not strong enough? I don't want to let my guard down, but this fear is making it hard to focus.
Mikey, it's okay to feel scared. It's a natural emotion, especially in a situation like this. But remember, we're not alone. We have each other, and together we can face any challenge. Let's use that fear to fuel our determination.
You're right again, JJ. We can't let fear control us. Instead, we can turn it into motivation to build an even stronger fortress. Let's use our fear to remind us of what we're fighting for and how important it is to protect each other.
Exactly, Mikey. Let's embrace all our emotions, even the scary ones. They remind us that we're alive and that we care about what happens.
You know, JJ, The more we talk about these emotions, the less scary those monster thoughts seem. It's like we're starting to understand them, even if they're still a little creepy.
Exactly, Mikey. By facing our fears and talking through our feelings, we're taking away their power. Those clowns and thoughts can't control us if we don't let them. And you know what? I think we're doing a pretty good job building this fortress.
You're right! Look at all the traps and barricades we've set up. Those clowns and thoughts are going to have a hard time getting through. And you know what else? I'm actually starting to feel a little sorry for them.
Sorry for them? Why would you feel that way, Mikey? They're the ones trying to attack us and mess with our emotions. We can't let our guard down just because we understand them a little better now.
I know. But think about it, JJ. Those clowns and thoughts, they're just doing what comes naturally to them. They don't know any better. And we're here, building this amazing fortress with our friendship and understanding. Doesn't that make us the real heroes?
You know what, Mikey? You're absolutely right. By facing our fears and emotions head on, and by supporting each other through it all, we're becoming stronger and more resilient. And that's exactly what heroes do.
Yeah! We're the heroes of our own story! And this fortress is going to be the ultimate symbol of our courage and friendship. Those clowns and thoughts don't stand a chance against the power of Team Mikey and JJ.
It seems to me that we managed to build a good fortress.
JJ, I can't stop thinking about Inside Out 2. It's officially my favorite movie now. The way it explores emotions and how they can change is just brilliant. I love how it shows that even new emotions can bring challenges, just like we're facing now.
I totally agree, Mikey. The way they introduced anxiety as a new emotion was so clever. It really reflects how growing up brings new feelings that we have to learn to manage. Just like we're managing our fears while building this fortress.
Exactly! And I love how the characters work together to help Riley navigate her emotions. It reminds me of us, JJ. We're a team, and we support each other through all these ups and downs, just like in the movie.
Yes! And the animation is so beautiful. The way they depict emotions as characters is just amazing. It makes everything feel so relatable. I think that's why it resonates with so many people, including us.
And the humor! There are so many funny moments that lighten the mood, even when dealing with tough emotions. It's a perfect balance, just like how we can laugh even when we're scared while building our fortress.
Absolutely. It's important to find joy even in difficult times. Just like Riley learns to embrace all her emotions, we're learning to embrace ours too. And that makes us stronger, just like the characters in the movie.
I can't wait to watch it again. I feel like every time I see it, I discover something new about emotions and how they work. Plus, it's just so much fun! Let's make it a movie night soon!
I'm totally on board for a movie night, Mikey. Watching Inside Out 2 again sounds like a blast. But let's think about what other new movies we could check out too. There are so many great options out there right now.
Absolutely! I heard there's a new animated film about a dragon that goes on an epic adventure. It's supposed to be really heartwarming and fun. We could definitely add that to our list.
That sounds awesome. And what about that new superhero movie? I think it features a team of heroes with unique powers. It could be a great mix of action and humor, just like we love.
Oh, I'd love to see that. Superheroes always bring such excitement. Plus, I think there's a new comedy coming out that looks hilarious. We could use some good laughs after all this fortress building.
Definitely. Laughter is the best medicine, especially when we're feeling a mix of emotions. Let's make a list of all the movies we want to watch and plan our movie night. It'll be the perfect way to unwind.
Yes! Movie night is going to be epic! I can't wait to enjoy all those films with you, JJ. Let's make it a night to remember, filled with laughter and fun, just like our fortress.
While we're building this fortress, I can't help but notice how beautiful the weather is today. The sun is shining, and the birds are singing.
It feels like nature is on our side, cheering us on as we prepare for battle.
Absolutely, Mikey. It's nice to take a moment and appreciate the little things, like the sound of birds chirping. It reminds me that even in tough times, there's beauty around us. We just have to look for it.
And speaking of thoughts, I've been thinking about how our minds can sometimes play tricks on us. Like when we let fear take over, it can cloud our judgment. But when we focus on the positive, everything seems brighter.
Exactly. Our thoughts can be powerful, both positively and negatively. It's all about how we choose to interpret them. Just like we're choosing to see this fortress building as a fun adventure instead of a scary task.
I love that perspective. It's like we're turning this whole situation into a positive experience. And just think, once we finish building, we'll have this amazing fortress to protect us from those clowns and thoughts.
Yes, and we'll have so many great memories from this experience too. Working together, facing our fears, and even enjoying the weather while building our fortress. It's all part of our adventure, Mikey.
Exactly! And who knows? Maybe one day we'll look back on this and laugh about how scared we were at first.
We'll tell stories about our epic fortress and how we faced our emotions head on.
JJ, look at how amazing our fortress is turning out. With all the diamond blocks and the lava trap, it really looks like a castle. I can't believe we actually built this together. It feels like we're living in a fairy tale.
It really does look like a castle, Mikey. I love how all the elements are coming together. The way the sunlight reflects off the diamond blocks makes it shine. It's like we've created our own magical world right here.
And just think, JJ, this is our safe haven. We've turned our home into a stronghold where we can face anything that comes our way. It's incredible to see how our hard work has paid off.
Exactly. It's not just a fortress, it's a symbol of our friendship and resilience. We've faced our fears and created something beautiful together. I can't wait to see how it looks when we finish the final touches.
And think about all the stories we'll have to tell. We'll be able to say we built this castle ourselves. And it's not just any castle, it's our castle. We'll be legends in our own right.
Yes, and every time we look at it, we'll remember the journey we took to get here. The laughter, the fears, and all the emotions we faced along the way. This castle will always remind us of our adventure together.
JJ, as amazing as our castle looks, I can't shake the feeling that it could use a little more protection. I mean, what if those clowns find a way to breach our defenses? We need to make it even more impenetrable.
I agree, Mikey. We've done a great job so far, but we can always improve. What do you think about adding a water moat around the castle? It could act as an extra layer of defense, making it harder for any intruders to get close.
A water moat sounds like a fantastic idea! It would not only look cool, but also create a barrier that those clowns would have to cross. Plus, we could make it deep enough to deter anyone from trying to swim across.
Exactly. We could even decorate the moat with some fun elements, like floating lanterns or colorful stones. It would make our fortress look even more magical, while still being a strong defense against intruders.
I love that idea, JJ.
This will be an exciting addition to our fortress. And while we're digging, we can keep talking about our favorite movies and all the fun things we'll do when we finish building. It'll make the work even more enjoyable.
I can already imagine how amazing our castle will look with the moat around it. It's going to be the ultimate fortress, and we'll be ready for anything that comes our way.
You know, Mikey, even with the moat, I can't shake this feeling that our fortress still isn't secure enough. Those clowns and thoughts are relentless, and we need to be prepared for anything they might try.
But JJ, look at how strong our castle is already! We've got the diamond blocks, the lava trap, and now the moat! I think we're doing a pretty good job of keeping those creepy clowns at bay.
I know, Mikey, but I can't help but think we need to take it a step further. What if we set up some hidden traps around the moat? That way, if anyone tries to cross, they'll get a nasty surprise.
Hidden traps? JJ, I don't know about that. Isn't our castle already strong enough? I mean, we've put so much work into it, and I think it looks pretty darn impressive as it is.
I know, Mikey, but I just want to make absolutely sure we're safe. Those clowns and thoughts are relentless, and I don't want to take any chances. A few well-placed traps could make all the difference.
All right, JJ. If it makes you feel better, let's do it. But let's keep the trap simple, okay? Nothing too crazy that could hurt us by accident. We want to stay safe, not end up in a booby trap.
Deal! I promise we'll keep it simple and safe. With a few extra traps around the moat, I know we'll be ready for anything those clowns and thoughts can throw at us. Our fortress will be impenetrable.
You know, JJ, I'm really glad we decided to build this fortress together. It's been a lot of work, but seeing it all come together is so rewarding.
Definitely, Mikey. And with those extra traps around the moat, I feel like we can take on anything. Those clowns and thoughts don't stand a chance against our impenetrable fortress.
You said it, JJ. We make an awesome team. And you know what? I think this is just the beginning of our epic adventures together. There's no challenge we can't face when we work side by side.
But for now, let's just enjoy the moment and be proud of what we've accomplished together.
Until new meetings, our dear viewers, take care.